So I left here less than 24 hours ago and everything I want to do has now been ruined. I'll throw you back to Friday so you can find out what we're going on. That'll do. It's Friday afternoon, it's just after 1. Thank you, John from Tuesday. This is the first lot I'm carrying down. A little bit heaviest one because I've got these stakes on top here. So yeah, about another maybe 4 or 5 journeys to go. I'll bring you back along the way. So there we go, it was the first load. Another 4, 5, maybe 6 to go. Camp's looking good. I don't think anyone's been down. The bird table's being used. All the crumbs that are left on there have vanished. Good, good, good. I'm definitely going to get some bird feeders, I think, hanging from trees. That'd be quite cool. But yeah, camp's up and looking good. Right, let's go back and get some more wood. Well, I'm here with second load. I've got 20 fence panels here. I'm trying to do it as least as possible. I might be able to get the rest of it down in the next one. I'm glad when this is finished. I'm pretty sure I promised myself I'm never going to do any building again. Jesus. So I'm heading back now for third and hopefully final journey. I was carrying 20 panels down with me then, but it just got too hard, so I had to leave 10 up on the side at river. But I'm quite sure they'll be okay. So I'm going to go back to the car, try and get the rest of them, plus my bag. And yeah, once we've got all wood out of camp, we'll sit down and have a brew. There we go. 40 fence panels and some posts. What's that? 7 posts. There we go. Pain in the backside then. I've still got another 12-8 carb, I'm not doing it today. I'll do it on Tuesday. So, I'll send you back over to future John. See you later. Now then, it's actually Monday is this. I had some time, so I brought down the panels that I'd left at car. I'm just going to prep up wood, so when I get down here Tuesday, I can just crack on with what I do. I'm still undecided actually, but as long as all the wood's prepped, then I can just crack straight into it. And I'll show you what I mean by prepping it. So what I mean by prepping the wood is, because I've got all these old fence panels here, bits of snapped and rotten, the screws in. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take all these tapered edges off, just straighten it up, take the screws out, and just tidy up these edges. So we end up with something a bit like this. I've also got this old can that I'm putting all the screws in, so it's easy to tidy up. And there we go. Now I've just got to do that another 42 times. Brilliant. But rather than you watch me do that, go to Tuesday. Well, here we go. I've got to camp. Every single bit of wood that's stored in the log store has gone. It's all been burnt. As you can see, empty. Even the bucket and all the crap that left on the floor, that's all gone. Every single fence panel, the 58 fence panels that I cut and prepped, have all been burnt. I stored them in there yesterday, it's all gone. That's the fire pit. Look at the state of that. You can see how big it was. All that has melted. That's less than 24 hours since I were here. That fire is still so hot. So I think they've slept over, because there's the remains of a tent. I think they slept over and just destroyed the place. Burnt anything they could, apart from the shelters and furniture. But yeah, I'm going to have to douse that out. I'm going to have to get a load of water from the canal, put that out. I'm so frigging angry. I've even got to walk back to the car as well. You can't really see it on there, but all tomato sauce that's been splashed from beans down there. It's like, what were they doing? They're going, oh, I'm thick as shit. I can't eat beans. I'm thick as shit. Seriously. You can see how hot the fire was last night. It's cracked all the stone. Stone that's been here for nearly 3 years. And you can still feel the heat off that now. That's just ridiculous. Still see embers up there. I mean, they've also stayed overnight. Or stayed awake overnight, just burning things. I think judging by the heat and how hot it still is now, after 2 buckets of water on it, I think this was still probably going at about 9-10 o'clock this morning. I got down here, I think nearly 1 o'clock. Look at that. It's still hot. Glass bottle, melted. Ridiculous. I'm going to have to sift through this so I don't put any glass and screws and all of that. So I've done pretty much all I can. I've sorted all the fire out. I've tidied up around there as well. I've picked up a load of plastic over that side. And I've got a black bag, but it's not the best. I might pick up some over on here. You know, just go through all the crap on here. I mean, come on, man, look at this hair. I shaved my head last lockdown, but I thought, you know, I'll just grow my hair this time, see what happens. I'm actually glad I did, because I ain't had this much hair for many years. I thought I'd get a little headband in there so it keeps hair out of place. It makes it do something else rather than just flopping. There you go, bunch of kids walking through there. Why is it that the kids always get to that corner there, see you, then always walk away? But all adults, they always walk up and talk to you, and like they should do. Look what they're doing now, walking up onto the side of the canal. So they're either going to walk up sort of my left flank or go back down towards waterfall. Been nearly an hour now. They're still just stood there looking on the phones, looking over. Sat here an hour or so now. They've got bored and they're going off. Been a lot of shouting though. Been a lot of shouting on the canal side. Whether or not there's more people coming, I don't know. But I've stood my ground. Well, I'm sorry I couldn't give you the video I wanted to this week. This week I'm going to come down. I was going to put a fence across here. Across this part here and up there. I'm at least going to get that far because that's how many posts I had. But fortunately, the 68 fence panels and 8 posts that I had been burnt last night by, well, we've been through it 1,000 times in this video already, haven't we? So I do apologise. Hopefully next week we'll have a bit more better news, hopefully. Those lads went about 20-30 minutes ago. So I'm going to get the hell out of here. Got some rubbish in them bags to take out. Camp's all tidy. I've emptied the bag again for them, for the visitors. Hello, cabin. I've given the birds an array of treats. A little fig roll, some bread, some more fig roll, some crisps, and some lemon drizzle cake. Some fig roll down there and all. Yeah, it's all going to be a matter of time before people actually start getting hold of them shelters, isn't it? I mean, that front tarp, you could see how big the fire was last night. Because wind does blow this way that I'm walking now. Look how much it melted on there. We've had some big fires down here, but never that humongous. That's ridiculous. Humongous, what a word. And there's the village in the background. That hair's just aft, innit? Bloody Alice band going on. Well, like I said, I'm sorry I couldn't give you the video I wanted to, but you can't help little shits behaviour, can you really? I picked up a load of rubbish, 2 bags worth. I wanted to do more, but like I said, them lads come down, so I'm keeping an eye on them. So it's got to about 6, 7 o'clock now, so I'm heading out here. Thanks for the support. See you all again very soon. Bye.